Hello everyone, my name is Sarmila Thirumany and my metric number is 297738. So today I would like to present my individual assignment 1 where I need to create database based on the business that I get. The business that I get is T Hotel System Database. So I need to find out the business rules, entities, attributes, relationship and constraints based on the business that I get. And finally, I need to do ER diagram for the business that I get. Let's look at the business rule. The first business rule is a customer can make many bookings. The relationship is one to many. The second business rule is a booking must be associated with only one customer. The relationship is one to one. The third business rule is each booking is exactly for one room. The relationship is one to one. Next, a room can have many bookings with different date. The relationship is one to many. Next, a room belongs to one room type. The relationship is one to one. Next, a room type can be described many rooms. So the relationship is one to many. Next, a customer can make payment for their bookings and a booking can have one or more payment. So the relationship is one to many. A payment must link to exactly one booking. So the relationship is one to one. Next, each staff can manage multiply bookings. So the relationship is one to many. And lastly, a booking is handled by one staff. So the relationship is one to one. Let's look at the entities, attributes, relationship, and constraints based on the T Hotel System database. These are the entities and attributes for T Hotel System database. The first entity is customer. The primary key for customer is customer ID. The attributes are customer name, customer phone, customer email, and customer address. The second entity is room. The room primary key is room ID. The foreign key for room is room type ID. The attributes are room number and room status. Third entity is room type. The primary key for room type is room type ID and the attributes are room type name and room type price. Fourth entity is booking. The booking primary key is booking ID. The foreign key for booking are customer ID, room type ID, and staff ID. The attributes for booking are booking date, check-in date, and check-out date. The fifth entity is payment. The primary key for payment is payment ID. The foreign key for payment is booking ID and room type ID. The attributes for payment is payment date, payment amount, and payment method. And the last entity is staff. The primary key for staff is staff ID and the attributes are staff name, staff position, and staff. This is the constraint for every entities. Constraint mean something unique that have in that entity. So for customer, each customer must have different and unique customer ID. For room, the room status will be available and it will state the first capital of available, which is A, and second is book, B, and the last is under maintenance, which is UM. Third entity is room type. So for room type, the unique is room type name. So for that, I name as single, so it can be stated as S, second double D, and lastly suits as T. The fourth entity is booking. For booking, booking date must be earlier than the check-in date. For payment method, I state cash as C, card as CC, and online banking as OB. And lastly, for staff entity, each staff must have different and unique staff ID. Let's look at the relational database schema. This is the relational database schema. So, for example, for the customer entity, customer ID will be C001. C represent as customer. Customer name Ali bin Abu. Customer phone as stated in the table. Customer email ali.bin.abu@gmail.com and customer address as stated at the table. So each attributes have their own unique format. Next is for the room. Room ID will be R001, where R represent room, and room type ID S100 as represent as single. Room number to 10, where 2 is the floor number and 10 will be the room number. For room status is where represent under maintenance. So for room type ID will be S100, S represents single, room type name single, room type price RM150 is booking table. So for the booking table, booking ID T001, customer ID C001, room ID R001, room type ID S100, staff ID S001, S represent as staff. Booking date will be stated at the table. Check-in date and also check-out date will be as stated at the table. So next is staff. Staff ID will be S001, where S represent as staff. Staff name is Adriana Yasmin. Staff position admin, and staff phone will be the phone number as stated at the table. And lastly, for payment table, payment ID will be P001, P represent payment, booking ID T001, room type ID S100, payment date will be the date as stated at the table, payment amount RM150 ringgit, and payment method C, which represent as cash. ER diagram. After find out the business rule, entities, attributes, relationship, constraint and relational database schema, and now let's look the ERD of T hotel system. These are the ERD based on the database that I get and based on the explanation that I give before this. So these are the ERD for T hotel system.